Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Lee Godbold with Junk Removal Authority, where we help junk removal business owners make more money and live a better life. All right, want to talk about the truth about 5 truck operators. So we've had the pleasure of being able to work with a handful of companies now, 3 I can think of over the past 3-4 years, going on 4 years now, that have made it to the 5 truck level. So they now have 5 junk removal trucks. And let's talk about the truth of it. So these guys, they've done it. One guy's on year 3, one guy's on year 4, and the other guy is about year 4 as well. So 2 guys on year 4, one guy on year 3. They've now made it to that 5 junk removal truck mark all across the country. One guy on the East Coast, one guy in the Midwest, one guy in California. So all over the spectrum. What's the truth on it? The truth is they put off for many years profits and instead invested into growth and obtaining market share. The truth is these 5 truck operators, when they got started, when they were at 2 trucks, they were making less money than you are, or your single truck operators that are out there doing everything on their own, that are uninsured, that are not doing Google pay-per-click advertising, or if you're doing it, you're doing it at a very small expense, that are paying their buddies cash under the table to give them a hand on the jobs that they can't do by themselves. Those guys, if you're one of those guys, you are making more money than these guys were at truck 2, maybe even truck 3. Maybe even truck 3. You had less headaches. If you're out there on your own truck, you got less headaches. You've got less pressure. You don't have all these payments you're having to make, these truck payments you're having to make all the time. You don't have employees that work for you. When it slows down, every January and February slows down. These 5 truck operators, especially when they were growing, and they're still growing. These guys are still growing at a rapid rate. These guys will be 7 or 8 truck operators within the next year and a half. They're still facing stress when it slows down in January, February. How do I keep my guys busy? How do I keep them from leaving? Because if they leave now, come March 15th, when this thing picks back up, I'm not going to have people to do the work. And I've invested all this money in these trucks and this advertising. I'm paying all this money on this insurance. I've got a shop. All this money's coming out. And I'm not going to have workers to make any of it matter. So what do? Well, they find ways to keep them busy. They put out yard signs. They volunteer. They clean trucks. They get stuff ready for the upcoming summer season. And that can really deplete cash. Because again, these guys, they were not extremely profitable. And so you're saying right now, well, if I can be a single truck operator and I don't have to spend all that money on Google, I don't have to worry with employees, I don't have to worry when it gets slow, and I don't have to wait to make money, then why the heck would I try and become a 5, 8, 10, or like the $10 million man, Mr. Sam Schick, a 25 truck operator? Why in the world would I go after that? Well, here's the deal. By them investing in gaining market share, and they're still investing, they're still in a hyper growth mode, there's going to come a point where, one, they've gained a market share, they've kind of not hit market capacity, but things start to kind of level off just naturally. The other part of it is when you get to be a 5, 6 truck operator and you're keeping those trucks busy, you can make the determination that, hey, I want to leave my advertising spend the same. I don't want to keep raising up my advertising spend. I don't want to keep accelerating growth. Instead, I want to level this thing off. I want to let it grow a little bit more naturally, and your profits start rolling in. By gaining market share, by growing in the way that they're growing, and you know, when you reach 4 or 5 trucks, no matter how hard you're growing, you can bring in good profits. By the time you get to 4 trucks, you're making a good amount more money than the single truck operators. Now you've got employees that are out there able to do the job that you're doing. That the single truck guys are doing. Now you've got a supervisor. He's moving his way in place. He's handing some of the stuff on the back end. Now all of a sudden you've gained freedom You've got processes and procedures in place. You have to in order to get to 5 trucks. You've got freedom where if you want to take a 2-week vacation, you can go on a 2-week vacation and you can come back and your business is still running just as good as the day you left. You've still been making money. You go on a 2-week vacation when you're a single truck operator, you don't make money for those 2 weeks. So it's more stress early on. It's less money early on. But you get to even three trucks. If you've leveled off growth at 3 trucks, that's 1.2 million a year in sales nowadays, somewhere around 1.2 million a year in sales. You can level that off at $240,000 a year in what I call owner benefit profit, how much you make. You get to 5 trucks. You decide you want to kind of slow the growth curve a little bit at 5 trucks. With 5 trucks, you can do $2 million a year on 5 trucks, and you'll level off somewhere around $400,000 a year in net owner benefit. You're not going to go out there and make $400,000 a year slinging junk on your own. And what happens when you get tired of doing it? When your body breaks down? Guys, this is hard work. Every single one of us knows slinging junk, lugging junk is hard work. Some of you guys are out there, been doing it 12, 15 years, 50 years old, lugging junk. You're doing awesome. The fact you can do it is great. But can you do it another 10 years? Can you do it another 20 years? These businesses you're building, these 5 truck operations that you're building, these things will last. If you especially you get to, and you're at 5 trucks now, if you stay in business another 10 or 20 years, keep doing what you're doing, that'll probably grow into 10 trucks or better. These businesses are going to last long into the future. Long into the future. Single truck operators, you guys, most of you are not investing in a retirement plan. Hopefully you are. Many of you aren't. You might be putting some cash to the side and all that kind of stuff, but when we get older, we need income. So unless you're being super smart in your investments now, making some wise investments, you need income. Your business can be that investment. Invest money in yourself, invest money in your business, and it's going to pay off dividends years into the future. So by gaining market share, it's always the 3 R's. You're gaining repeat customers, referral customers, and you're getting more online reviews, which leads to more customers. You must be doing Google Ads if you want to build a 5 or 10 truck operation. You've got to be doing Google Ads. You have to maximize your spend on Google Ads. So as soon as you know that it's working, the cost per conversion is where it needs to be, and it's profitable, then you need to continue to raise your spend. You need to keep up on trucks. You got to keep hiring people. Getting people is hard right now. You must be doing search engine optimization. So 2 of these 3 guys have great SEO. The third one, he's catching up, but he's in an ultra competitive market, probably the most competitive market in the entire country. One of the guys is number 1 above Got Junk, above Yelp and all out there in California. One of the other guys is in the top 4 results on major keywords, first page. And the other guy, it's getting there. He's getting there, but most competitive market in the entire country. There's probably 50 professional junk removal companies in his one market. So that's what you got to be doing. You got to be building a brand, not only getting yard signs out, meeting people, doing kind of unique stuff, memorable things, participating in Christmas parades and giveaways and any type of charity where you can kind of show your truck. You're parking your trucks in public. You're building up an amazing brand. And you will accomplish, you'll get to that 5, 8, 10 truck mark once you do that, you know, if you're in a market that can support it. No matter what market you're in, you should be striving to get to as many trucks as you can to gain market share. It's going to be harder short term. You're going to make less money. You're going to have more stress, but you are going to get to a point, and a lot of these guys, a lot of times it's the 3-year mark, you start making really good money. And by the 5-year mark, if you stay on it and you keep making the changes that you need, by the 5-year mark, you've gotten to the point where you have less stress. So that is the truth of the 5 truck operators. The criticism you see sometimes on Facebook or YouTube comments or whatever like that talks about, you know, why would I want employees, you know, spend all this extra money? They're not even making as much money as me. That's the truth at the start when they're building up to that point. Once they get to 3 trucks, definitely once they get to 4, they're making much more money than you possibly can in a single truck operator. And you get to 10 trucks, well, then you're making, you know, your top 1% income at that point. So Appreciate everybody watching. That's the Truth of the Five Truck Operators. Check us out online at junkrra.com. If we can help you, let us know. 919-617-1975. Hit that like button. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more great content. And we'll talk to everybody here soon. See ya.